Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the right door hinge lever in a Bosch dishwasher. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, a Torx 20 screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a pair of needlenose pliers, and some lubricant. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new right door hinge lever. The right door hinge lever is located at the right side at the bottom of the dishwasher door. It holds the door and allows it to get opened and closed. If your dishwasher door opens and closes while making squeaking noise, or the door is tilted on the side and won't stay aligned, it's time to check the right door hinge lever and replace it if needed. We can begin by taking the 3 Torx 20 screws out at the bottom here. And that's going to free the door handle from the panel. I'm going to use the Torx 20 screwdriver and remove that screws. And now I can open the door and take out the screws that holds the inner door to the outer door panel. We're going to take out the 4 screws on the top. This is a Torx 20 screwdriver. And remove it one by one. And now we're going to move to the side and take out this screws. These side screws are a little bit shorter than the screws from the top. I'm going to close the door and I'm going to slide down the outer panel with the touchpad here. So I'm going to pull up and remove this touchpad with the control board. And just let it hang down slowly. Make sure you don't break anything, any like harness. And we can remove this outer door panel. So I can open the door and we're going to attach this control panel to the door for the time being, so we would not damage it accidentally. I'm going to use this. I can only put 4 out of 6 screws in. We don't need all 6. That's our famous Torx 20 screws. And another one over here. And next to it. And one in this corner. So we're going to take out the 2 screws that holds the dishwasher to the counter. That's a Phillips, and I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver and slowly starting it, rocking side to side. Pull out the dishwasher, and then I'm going to grab it at the top and pull it out about 3, well, I should say maybe 4 to 5 inches. While you're pulling it, make sure that you have enough hoses at the back, and if it's too short, you have to disconnect them from under the sink. That would be plenty. Open the door slightly, and then using the needlenose pliers, you're going to grab the door cable here, pull and close the door. I'm going to release the cable from the cable guide. Going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Going to open the door slightly so we can put the needlenose pliers here. and close the door and take that the cable off the hinge. I'm going to place a cardboard box on the floor under the door so we won't break anything because it has no springs anymore. All right, and now we can proceed with removing the door. So using a Torx 20 screwdriver, we're going to take out this two screws that hold the hinge on this side. So we're going to remove these two screws on the right side. I'm going to use the Torx 20 screwdriver. I'm going to grab the door by the sides and slowly pull it over the hinge first, and then I'm going to turn it over. Don't try to walk away with the door because it's still hooked up by the harness to the dishwasher. I'll place it on the box. At this point, I would like to remove the lower dish rack. Using a needlenose pliers, I'm going to squeeze this tab and remove the display indicator light from the hinge. I'm going to just drop it down. And using the Torx 20 screwdriver, I'm going to take out the screw and remove the ground wire. We're going to slide up the side trim strip out of the way. Then I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver, slide it into this clamp, and I'm going to turn it so both plastic tabs would be open, and then we can slide the hinge off. This is the old right door hinge lever next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Slide the hinge in and push it over the pin to lock it on. So now we can install the light here, that our display light, and then we're going to put the ground wire. So we are going to put it this way, slide it into the cutout, and push in to lock. Next, we're going to secure that green ground wire to the hinge. I'm going to use the Torx 20 screw. So I'm going to put down the hinge, make sure that the harness is out of the way, and we can put the door on. So we're going to squirt some lubricant under the post here and work it into the hinge. Now we can push down the side trim. So we need to put the lower door seal back on the hinges. And to keep the lower door seal in place, we're going to put that one Torx 20 screw in on each side. There's no need to tighten it, just to keep it in place. We're going to remove it pretty soon. I'm going to install that Torx 20 screw in the hinge to keep the lower door seal in place temporarily. And now we can install the door. I'm going to flip the door over and place it on the hinges. And at this point, we're going to remove that screw. I'm going to take this Torx 20 screw out. And we're going to slide the door on. And now we're going to install that screw back. Don't tighten it yet. We're going to install the second screw. So I'm going to align the holes. And we're going to put the second screw. And now we can tighten it real good. And this one too. Lift up on the door to expose the screw, then we're going to take it out. And then we're going to install the door properly. Align the holes. And there's the same Torx 20 screw. We're gonna install that door and the seal and the hinge together. Don't tie it up yet. We're gonna put that front screw first. Again, we're gonna align the holes. And the second screw, that Torx 20. And we're gonna tighten it real good. And we can go back to the first screw and tighten also. So we can now slide the lower dish rack in. At this point, we're going to close the door. And we can take the box away. And we're going to install the door cables on the hinge. I'm going to use the needlenose pliers. And run it over the guide and pull on the cable and place it onto the hinge. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Place the door cable onto the cable guide, and we're going to grab the pliers, stretch the cable, and place it onto the hinge. Now I'm going to push the dishwasher onto the counter. Okay, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to remove that 4 Torx 20 screws that holds the control panel. So we can lower down the control panel and close the door. Be careful not to break the wires. Now we're going to install the outer door panel. So we're going to pick up the control panel. Be aware of the wiring. So bring it up. And then on angle, like this, we have to go in. So this plastic goes into the door. And then these tabs on the top will go inside the cutouts in the outer door panel. All right. To install the outer door panel, we need to lift it off and put the inside strip on the top of the hinges. And then reach in and open the door. Support it on the sides and put your knee under. So I'm going to put one screw to hold the doors together and a Torx 20 screwdriver. Tighten it. And another one, I guess, would be better. We're going to put the bottom one too. So we have this side secured. Move to the opposite side. And the one more at the bottom. Please note that these 3 screws on each side are the short screws. The top one here and the 4 on the top are longer screws. That's the last short screw on this side. And we're going to install the longer ones. And the last short screw goes on this side. And I can put the first long screw. And next 4 top screws. Do not over tighten them. They are going into the plastic. I'm going to secure the dishwasher to the countertop. I use the Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to close the door. So we're going to install the 3 sharp-ended screws From the bottom, we're going to use a Torx 20 screwdriver. And there's one there, right there. Plug the dishwasher in and enjoy your clean dishes. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.